Hi guys, it's Checkacola Matt. 안녕하세요. 말합니다. Checkacola'입니다. I listened to your guys' suggestions. I'm sitting in a big room of light, so I hope you guys can see me well. I think I'm really well lit up. Tonight I'll be trying an Asian pear. This one is from China. In Korea, they had huge Asian pears. This one was the only one I could find in Canada at my local supermarket. So I'll be trying this one. It looks pretty bruised, but usually they're fine, even if they're bruised. And then after the Asian pear, I'll be trying a choco pie in Canada. So I found these at my big supermarket. So you can buy choco pies in Canada. And you can buy them at the big supermarket. So don't spend a lot of money if you're in Canada on these little guys. I've seen them go for $10. We got this box for maybe $2.50. Let's crack open this Asian pear. So if you've noticed this Asian pear, it doesn't have like the little hump on the top. Usually pears in like Canada, North America, Europe have the hump at the top. But this one is just like round. It's like an apple, but it is really bruised. I think they should have shipped it maybe in some packaging that saves it. But I'll open her up and then we'll see what it tastes like. So I'll be cutting it. So if anyone out there has any questions or anything, you can ask away. So when you cut the pear on the inside, it really looks like an apple. Some people might think this is like a yellow apple or a brown apple, but this is a pear. The seeds, I'll pop open one of those little guys. So the seeds, they look almost like apple seeds. They're a little slippery. So the seeds look almost like apple seeds, but they're not as light, I think, and they're more flat. So I'll cut this pear up and we'll give her a taste. So Asian pears, you usually cut Asian pears like an apple. Hello, what's up? Not much, just filming for you guys and eating an Asian pear. Have you ever had an Asian pear before? They're very delicious. I'm going to see if the Chinese style is as good as the Korean style. Lots of people haven't had Asian pears before. So here's a slice. It looks almost exactly like an apple. I'll cut out the core. So it's like you can, like an apple or maybe even like a peach. The peeling is really interesting. Are they popular in America? How would I know if I had... Oh, so these, they will say that they're Asian pears. There is light ones and brown ones. You'll know because they'll be from China or Korea or Japan or somewhere in Asia. They aren't... I don't think they can grow in Canada. You think you've had one? Maybe. If you go to a big supermarket, you might be able to find them. I found them, I guess, at one supermarket in Canada, but that was the only place that would sell it. The other places didn't sell it. So in Canada, you have to go to one certain supermarket. So the flesh is white, and it looks like a pear. The taste? This one, it's really like a little gritty, but it's got that sweetness. So this one is actually a little sweet. The other, I'd say Chinese pears I've had before, they tasted more like a potato. They were more starchy, but this one actually is pretty sweet. Maybe that's because it's a little bruised up and a little old. But yeah, when you cut them, you have to peel them very fast and eat them, or they're going to turn a dark brown really fast. If this was an organic one, or I knew where this was grown, like if I was in Korea and I picked it off the tree, I would eat it. Are you streaming from Korea? Right now, no. I'm streaming from Canada right now. Hopefully one day I can go back to Korea soon in the future. Korea, the pears there. If you ever go to Korea and get a chance to stream or go to Korea, eat a Korean pear. They're huge. Our Korean pears would be like this big. And they're super, super sweet. I'm sure in China, you can get real big pears. But I think when they ship more from China to Canada, it probably take up a lot of weight and space. So they ship over the smaller ones. But yeah, compared to like a pear, go Canada, Neil Young, Drake. Yeah, Toronto. I think Drake's from Toronto. Neil Young, I have no clue where he's from. Where are you from? You're from the USA? So this pear is actually cutting really easy. After I said that, it cuts really hard. But I'm using a butter knife right now. Moyok Nun, USA Bay Area, Cali. Oh, very good. Oh, right now I'm eating a pear, brown pear from China. I've never been to California. I've been to Minnesota, North Dakota, Illinois. One day I'll have to make it down to California. So this one I'm actually really surprised. This pear is really sweet. You guys have any questions? You can ask them down there. After I eat this pear, I'll go for a choco pie and then I'll read some of my comments and questions from my other videos. Oh, really? Easy cutting this pear. Actually though, these pears, they have a lot of core in them. And you don't want to eat the core. The core will ruin the pear. You gotta cut out the middle, like that. Cut her out and eat her. Very. Chungguk-san pear. I couldn't find a Korean pear in Canada. This one was a little smaller. The ones I ate in Korea were huge. I love them. Actually, in Korea, the Korean melon and the pear were my favorite Korean fruits. This one is sweet, but it does have a different flavor than the Korean pear. Eee. The core, the stem. It's a lot of cutting out of there. This piece is, oh my god, this piece is all stem and core. Little piece there. Majuso. It's really, really, really sugary and sticky. Kanina Hanguk? My Hanguk is little. I speak a little Hanguk. My wife Hanguk Ajima is Korean. She's not here right now, so my Korean skills right now are a little small. Chokomon Hanguk. Choco pie. But yeah, this pear is actually, I was expecting it to maybe be a little more starchy, but it actually is really good. The first couple I ate must have not been ripe, or they must have been like bad batches or bad pears. I guess you see there, this is the last piece I'm going to cut in half. It's really bruised up, so that's why I'm not eating the skin. You can eat the skin, but it's really bruised up and I don't know where it came from. So I don't know if it was organic or sprayed. If it was sprayed, you have to clean it really good to eat the skin. But yeah, I'm using a butter knife. So I can't really cut myself. So it's really, really, really smooth. Jigum, sago. Uh-oh. My Korean is a little tiny. Sorry. Maybe once I finish this pear, I'll translate into English and then I can help you. Hanguk Ajima is sleeping with the eggie right now. So 감사합니다. 반갑습니다. Changuksan Pear Bay. Almost finished. So, my Changguk pear is finished. So, very magical. I'd say there's a lot of peelings on these pears. So if you want to eat I'd say a brown pear or an Asian pear, I'd say get one that was grown organic, that you know it doesn't have chemicals on it, then wash it, and then peel it and just take out the core, and it's really delicious. This one, I had a peeler because I didn't know where it was from. So this pear, a solid 8 out of 10. It was really easy to cut. I'm actually taking 2 points off because it was all bruised up and looked kind of bad. But other than that, perfect. Easy to cut, really sweet. The core, it cut off really easy. So very good. So now, so in Canada, best choice, choco pie, premium quality, latte, nice hat. 감사합니다. And 반갑습니다. 감사합니다. My brother-in-law, my 형, bought this for me. He was in the army. He finally got out. 2 years he's in the army. And now he's working. So choco pie, best choice from Latte. So in Canada, they're smart choice, trans fat free, MSG free, artificial color free, and preservative free. Premium quality. Fill your mouth with the pleasure of rich chocolate flavor every day. So a 12-pack. This was actually cheaper to buy in Canada than in Korea. So this box of choco pies in Canada was like $4 and maybe 20 cents. In Korea, it was maybe about 4 sachon won. So sachon won, that'd be maybe around $5. So it was cheaper to buy choco pies in Canada than Korea. That's really interesting. And there's the back. You guys want to look at that? So there's the back. And then latte choco pie, choco pie, choco pie. And this side. So I'm not too sure. Oh Jesus. It's in Russian too. So this might be for like everyone. Manufactured by Latte. This is Korean. It was made in Korea. Sometimes companies like Latte and like Nongshim will actually make products in like the USA and Canada and ship it under their brand. But this is from Korea. It says product of Korea. So it contains wheat, milk, soybean. How much is one? 120 calories. I'm not too sure the Korean ones, but these ones are 120 calories. It's got 000 fat, 5 grams. Saturated fat. It got saturated fat in it, but no trans fat. Sugar, 10 grams. So let's open her up. Canadian Miguksan. Russian. Indo. Choco pie. Choco pie. Best choice. Latte. Premium quality. There is no hangul on this. That's interesting. So it's got lots and lots and lots of Russian on there. Spanish. It's got Russian, Spanish. Is it even English? Great Britain. Yeah, it's got Britain, English. So, may contain peanuts. Is that Canada? Yes. Right now I'm in Canada and I bought a choco pie. So I don't know. This one, I don't think they're made for Canada and the company just imported them. Because it is in Russian and it says in Great Britain. So maybe these were supposed to be sent to the United Kingdom, but you can get them in Canada. Oh, 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. 반갑습니다. So, choco pie. I'm not too sure if this is going to be the same quality as in the Korean one. It actually, here's the choco pie out of the package. It looks similar and smells similar to the Korean choco pie. I'm going to break her open. Yeah, we have a knife. Ta-da! So we'll cut it open and we'll see if it actually looks the same on the inside. So there we go. Cut her open. So there we go. For a side cut, it looks like a Korean choco pie. So it's got the chocolate on the outside, the graham cracker, and then the marshmallow, the graham cracker and the chocolate. It smells like a choco pie from Korea. So let's give it the all-important taste test. Oh, it almost tastes. I think it tastes a little different. Almost similar to a Dare wagon wheel. So this choco pie, I'm saying that it tastes a little different. I'm not too sure if that's just my memory. It might be just that it's been a little old. Maybe this choco pie was sitting on the shelf for a while. It's good, but it doesn't taste like a Korean choco pie. It's got a little different. Like it's missing some sugar. I'm not too sure if Korean choco pies, how many calories they are. Maybe they added less sugar to these ones that they export. Because it's got the super taste test to work. But real look and the smell, everything is the same. The taste, I'm saying it's a little different. It's still good. I'm gonna see. Like it doesn't say anything on there. And actually, on the back, so this wasn't actually made to sell in Canada. Someone just imported it for Canada because there is a sticker that has French on it. So in Canada, when you sell something, it has to be in English and French. So there is actually a French translation down here and the English right here. It'll say something like manufactured in Korea, product of Korea, best before. Oh yeah, it says a best before. It says date, month, year. It doesn't give a date or a month. So it should maybe be on the here. So they were made the 22nd, January, February, March, and they're good till March 2018. So that's maybe why. I'm getting a little different taste from these, but it might be because in Korea, choco pies go off the shelves really, really, really fast. So I usually ate fresh ones that were made like a month or two. But this one had like a little different chocolate taste. Well, maybe it's just because it's a little older. Which is better? Pear and choco pie. Really hard question. The pear was super sweet and super juicy, and the choco pie was chocolatey and marshmallowy. For between this choco pie and the pear, I have to say the pear. So the pear was a little better, but the choco pie was very, very, very good. Both good. Korean pears. Korean pears, awesome. If you're ever in Korea, or you're in Korea right now, buy one of those big pears and eat it. Oh my god, that's so delicious. Because if you go to Canada, the USA, or Europe, you can only find the small ones, and they're usually from China. I've never seen a Korean pear in Canada. They're always from China. So if you're in Korea, or if you go to Korea, you gotta buy one of those big pears and eat it. Also, now, the Korean melons, you gotta try those. If you go to Korea, or if you're in Korea now, outside of Korea, those melons are really, 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 really hard to find. Actually, in Canada, I never seen a Korean watermelon until I went to Korea in 2013. Before that, I didn't even know they existed. And then I ate them, and they were really good. The flesh in them, on the outside, the rind, or like the skin, is yellow. And on the inside, it's like whitish, almost like a pear. And in the middle, there's seeds like a melon. So you scoop out the inside, and you throw out the seeds, and you scoop out, like you cut off the rind, and you eat the flesh. And it's really, really, really good. Very, very, very delicious, the Korean melon. So you guys have any questions? Got my phone here. I'll start looking up comments, and I'll answer comments longer. If you guys have any questions, shoot them at me. Right now, my Hangugajima, my wife, is sleeping, so I can do a little Korean if it's really easy Korean, but if you hard Korean question, maybe I have to translate it. But now any questions, shoot them at me. I'll look through my phone and I'll read comments from my old videos. See what's going on. Other people say that Korean pears taste... Yeah, Korean pears are awesome. I love the Korean pears. The really big, juicy ones are very, very, very delicious. Actually, my wife's grandma, when we'd go to her house, she'd cut up a big Korean pear and we'd eat it, with spoons and forks. We'd eat it, and it was all very delicious. Always loved Korean pears. I miss them in Canada. Canada, again, just Chinese, Asian brown pears, not those big ones. For Chuseok's coming up. When you went to Chuseok, you got those big Korean pears, in those packs, and I loved eating those ones. Those are awesome. Very, very, very delicious, the pears in Korea. Let's see. I'll check some of my old comments. And if you feel you have any questions or you want to ask me anything, you can write a comment or anything in the chat. Let's see. So, live right now. Wow. Let's try my other one. Now. So, I remember when I subscribed, you only had like 20-something subs. Can you buy some Tim Hortons and talk about it? Of course, I replied. So I know in the past maybe 6-7 months, I've gotten a lot of subscribers. Kamsahamnida. Thank you all. Thank you. I'm so happy that you all want to watch my videos and that you subscribe. I'm really thankful for the people who watch my videos regularly. You guys are awesome. And I owe it all to you guys. In Canada, Tim Hortons is a really, really, really big coffee franchise. I think most Canadians will know Tim Hortons or go to Tim Hortons regularly. I go to Tim Hortons maybe once or twice a month. Where I live right now, there's a Tim Hortons maybe 5 minutes away. They sell awesome coffee, double sugar, double cream. Very good. Their donuts, really, really, really delicious. So Tim Hortons donuts and coffee is awesome. In the morning, lots of Canadians every day go to Tim Hortons to get a double and a donut. Their cookies and their sandwiches too are really, really, really good. In the future, I will go to Tim Hortons and I will buy some Tim Hortons food. So look out for that in the future. have you thought about looking up how to set up a spotlight? So good lighting. So today I tried to change my lighting view. I know in the past my lighting was really bad. Today I got lots of shadows. But I think today it's a little better, my lighting. I added a couple lights. I added light here, and I moved actually to a smaller room. But in my house, the window or the paint is actually kind of off-white brown, so it makes it look darker than it actually is. So I did think about lighting, so thank you. What do you do for a living? And I replied, I studied chemical engineering. So yeah, when I went to university, what time is it in Canada? Oh, thank you for asking. Right now, 9:26. So 9:26. How about you? What time is it in Korea? I think, actually, I got right here my Korean watch. In Korea, it's 12:27. Around there, 12:27. I got this watch from my brother-in-law too. Thank you. He bought me the hat and the watch. So in Korea, it's 12:27. Thank you for watching me on your lunch hour. Saturday, September 16th. In Korea. Always got the Korean time there. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, for my job, I studied chemical engineering. And then after I finished studying chemical engineering, I actually decided to go to Korea. So then I studied and then I went to Korea. And it was a whole new experience. First time I went on a jet airplane. First time I went to Asia or outside of North America. It was really, really awesome. It was a little scary at first. I did get lost a couple times in Korea. I got lost walking from my house to where I worked. Maybe once or twice, the first couple weeks. But after that, when I learned Hangul and I started, recognizing places, it was really good. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. Thank you for watching. So, if you have any questions or concerns, you guys always can ask. My Korean, again, is a little small right now because my wife is putting to bed my little eggy Checkacola. Yeah, so right now I'm just working on a career choice, and maybe soon I'll get an awesome job and I'll be really good. Right now, just doing a little programming and doing some internet work, having a fun time. So thank you guys. And then let's see what else. So right now, why did you start YouTube? Oh, okay. I actually started YouTube a long time ago, like maybe 2006. I think YouTube started maybe 2005, 2006. I always loved filming. But when I lived in Canada, like where I lived when I grew up, we had slow dial-up internet. If you know dial-up internet is when you had to connect your internet through a phone. So I could only upload maybe 5-10 second videos. And I always loved doing videos like that. And I would upload videos of me or my family or of my dogs. So I always loved uploading videos. And I thought it was actually cool. So that's why I started. And when I started, I had maybe 2 or 3 channels. And then they're still up somewhere. It's actually cool. Maybe one day I'll find them. But like I've found like maybe one of my videos, old video. But yeah, when I started, I just had like throwaway accounts, and it was for fun. And I was filming 5 to 20 second videos and downloaded them on the dial-up, so it would take hours and hours and hours. But I really loved it. I'd film a video of me like waving and saying hello, hello, hello when I was like 13, 14. So there's videos on YouTube somewhere floating around of me really young. Those accounts, they must be up because I never deleted them. I just lost the password and the emails. So maybe one time, they won't have nothing to do with Checkacola. I totally made like throwaway accounts, and they're totally different. But maybe if one day, you can see an old video from like 2006 or 2007, you might find me. So yeah, I started doing YouTube because I thought it was fun. Like in the beginning, there was no money, nothing. You couldn't even film like anything except like you walking or playing. If you filmed anything other than like you walking and playing like any video games, any videos, anything, you'd get your account taken down and thrown away. There was no video games, there was no money, there was no movie reviews, there was nothing. It was just like short little videos of you like walking to the store, me at the zoo. I think that's the first YouTube video. That was an awesome video. If you've never seen that, search Me at the Zoo. That's the very first YouTube video, and it's just the creator of YouTube actually filming himself at the zoo. A really interesting video and awesome. If you ever see it, if you haven't seen it, you should go watch it. It's a really, really awesome video. The very first YouTube video ever. So thank you for the question. You guys have any more questions? Down below. I love answering your questions. Every question I'll try and answer. And if I can't answer it now, maybe when my wife, Handuk Ajma, comes, or if she can see this thing tomorrow, I'll translate it to Korean to English, and I'll translate it back to Korean. So thank you guys. So now I'll look at my comments on my duck pond video. So you love duck meat. Me too. Smoked duck meat is good. So yeah. So duck meat, again in Canada, lots of times duck meat is frozen and it's hard to find fresh. Canada is usually like beef, pork, and chicken you can find fresh, and sometimes sheep. Today I actually went to the store with my wife. We picked up these chocolate pies, and I couldn't find any duck meat. We found rabbit meat, we found goat meat, we found sheep, beef, of course, pork, chicken, but we couldn't find any duck meat, so I was really shocked. Hopefully I can find some duck meat in the future and make a duck meat video. In Korea, ori is majiso. I loved eating ori. Actually, when like in E-Mart or Lotte Mart, when I go to E-Mart and Lotte Mart, I would eat duck meat almost all the time. You guys are so lucky. Duck meat, the breast meat that's in E-Mart, is already pre-cooked. It's sliced and it comes with the mustard and the spicy sauce. Oh, I miss that. If anyone could send me duck meat from Korea or China, please send me some. I love the duck meat. It was awesome. Very, very, very delicious. So yeah, I love duck meat. I love most meats, but I would say actually, duck meat, for me, keep it down low, don't tell anyone, better than chicken. Duck meat is better than chicken. Shh, keep that down low. Actually, another down low moment. Geese meat, goose meat is good too, and turkey is good. Keep that down. Chicken is one of the least tastiest birds. Chicken's good, but duck meat's better. Duck meat's better. If you can, eat duck meat, goose meat, turkey, even quail. Keep it down. Pigeon. Pigeon's good too. Chicken is kind of like that meat that everyone gets. So yeah, down low. Duck meat, awesome. So yeah, I love duck meat. How about you guys? You guys love duck meat? Leave a comment down below. Or leave a thing in the chat. I'm sorry, I have an appointment, so I think I'm going to have to go back to YouTube. Okay. So, 안녕하세요. Kim Taeyuk. 안녕. Okay, BB. 안녕하세요. So, today, I ate a chocolate pie and I ate a pear. So, you guys have any questions? Today, I'm answering questions and I'm reading through my comments on my videos. So, anything goes. Friday night, anything you want. Any question, anything. In English, it's okay. Korean, I'll have to translate it and get back to you. So anything goes, any question, anything. Friday nights. I think I'm going to do this from now on. Friday nights. I'll read through my week's videos. Bye-bye. Yeah. 안녕. See you next time. Thank you for watching. Yeah. So anything goes tonight. Awesome. Anything goes. So in foreign countries, making a duck pond is one of the general hobbies. You like Mosayo better. What is... Oh, comments, oh my god. So, you like that better than duck meat? Or you like... Mongshell tongue. Mongshell tongue, I like too. But Mongshell tongue and chocolate pie, I think are a little different. Mongshell has the sweet cream, and the chocolate pie has the marshmallow. Actually, Mongshell, again down low, Mongshell's better than chocolate pie. Don't tell anyone I said that. Don't tell anyone I said that. Mongshell is better. But shh. I couldn't actually find Mongshell in Canada. Just chocolate pie, because I think chocolate pie is like the big brand. Everyone knows. Yeah. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. So yeah, in Canada, there's lots of lakes in like cities and like even towns, because lots of people, even in Korea, lots of people, when after they work or when they go on lunch hour, they want to walk in a park. Seoul has an awesome park, Namsan. Namsan Park in the middle of Seoul with the Namsan Tower is awesome. So where I'm living right now, downtown in the central area, there's a big park. I don't know, my neighbor right now is maybe jackhammering. I live in Seoul. Oh, good. Oh, I miss Seoul. Seoul is awesome. Itaewon, Gangnam, Hongdae, Yongsan. Loved Seoul. Miss Seoul, you're lucky. Namdaemun in the fall, when the leaves start turning red and yellow and all fall colors, very beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. You got to go to Namdaemun and Namsan. Awesome. When the trees start changing and the mountains and everything, really, really, really beautiful. Same with Seoul Zoo. When the trees start changing, Seoul Zoo is just awesome. The colors and everything. In Canada too, right now it's September 15th, but in Korea it's the 16th. Have you ever been to Lotte World? Oh, Lotte World? I went by Lotte World. I never went in it, but I seen it and it looks really fun. I went by the tower, the Lotte Tower, but it wasn't finished yet. I actually left Korea just maybe a month or two. I think it opened before I left, but I never got down to go up in the big Lotte Tower. Have you been in there? Is it good? So-so? What do you say? But I did, in the spring, that lake in front of Lotte World, I went there and took pictures with the cherry blossoms. It was very beautiful. Korea is awesome in the spring. Oh, you went there? How did you like it? What was your favorite ride? On the tower? Did you go all the way up to the top? I know Namsan Tower is really good and really beautiful when you see Namsan. When you go up Namsan Tower, you look all around, you can see Seoul, and it's really beautiful. And then also there was another mountain. There was a mountain that I can't remember what the name was. You go up the mountain, you can see Seoul, and it's really beautiful. I love that, and I took a whole bunch of pictures. If you check out maybe my blogs or my posts, I took a whole bunch of pictures and I posted them. It's really, really, really beautiful. So when you get up high in the air and you take pictures of everything. Atlantis? Is that like a roller coaster? Or is it like a ship? Or is it like a log ride that goes through the water? I'm not too sure about Lotte World. But yeah, when I went to in Canada, I went to amusement parks. I loved the roller coasters, the Ferris wheels, the water rides, the zipper. I'm not sure in Korea if there's a ride called the zipper. You're in a car and the car flips around and around and around, and it's like a Ferris wheel. So it's like a Ferris wheel that goes up and around. But you're in a car and it flips. And when it stops, sometimes you flip upside down, sometimes you're sideways, sometimes you're horizontal. It's really, really fun and really, really, really scary. So I love that ride in Canada, the zipper. There's also another one called the slingshot, where you're in a little ball and they pull you back and they go and you shoot in the air. And then they pull you back down and they shoot you in the air. Yes, and what? Really, really, really fun. If you've never been on that, you got to try. It's really scary. The slingshot, because it just got I'd say 2 rubber bands or cables that hold you in there and they shoot you. There's another roller coaster or another tower one that goes up and down. But the slingshot, it goes and it shoots you outside. It's really, really, really cool. If you ever get the chance, you got to totally ride the slingshot. Very fun. So thank you for the questions. It's really good. When people ask questions and interact, it's a really fun stream and really awesome. So thank you guys for asking questions. Ask more. Anything goes today. I should be streaming for a long time. So anything goes. You have any questions? Search anything about Canada. Search anything about anything. So thank you guys. Let's see. Good. Thank you. So, all my Yuja T comments. We'll check these ones out. I'll load that up. My Yuja T comment. Moja, Bora, Ukun. Yep, so my Korean hat. Yes, I'll leave a comment there. Well, thank you. I'll get to it maybe. You guys have any questions? Yeah. So Master Chief. I like green tea. Oh, green tea. I love green tea. Actually, Yuja, this was the first time I tried it. Usually I drink black tea, green tea, and oolong tea. My favorite, black tea, and then oolong tea and green tea they're really, really close to first, and then white tea. Really different taste. For my taste, black tea. I love black tea. The Yuja tea was really, really, really sweet, and it was actually very interesting. I wasn't used to that. Oh, what is black tea? So if English style tea, if you get tea, it's really, really, really strong tea. Korean tea, oh, in Korea, yeah, it's the tea leaf. The tea leaf, black tea is anywhere. It's just a regular tea leaf, and it's fermented, and it's turned like really dark and black. It's really, really, really delicious. Usually, it'll be like called English morning tea or English breakfast, and it's really, really black, and it's really strong. It has a lot of caffeine in it, and sometimes people don't like black tea because it's got a really, really, really strong taste. I know lots of people in my family, lots of my friends don't like black tea because it's got a really, really strong taste. Lots of people will like oolong tea because it's got a less strong taste, and maybe green tea because this taste is a little less strong, and sometimes white tea. But black tea is a really, really, really strong tea with a lot of caffeine in it, so that's why I love it. Very, very, very delicious. Yuja tea is a different style of tea. It's more like a herbal, but very delicious too. It's actually awesome when you stir it and you can eat the Yuja, and it's really, really, really delicious. I love Yuja tea. Yuja! Yuja, masasayo. So Yuja, delicious. Yuja, 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Back, no one. 안녕하세요. How are you doing today? Any comments or questions? Down below. Today I'm going to answer a lot of questions. It's okay. Any question, anything goes. English, Korean, maybe a little. But English, you have any English question? Answer it down below. Thank you guys for all your questions. Oh, Yuja. First time? It is really sweet. Don't eat too much. Ha ha ha. Oh. Yana. Oh, yeah. So you can only drink a little Yuja tea at a time. Yuja the tea is really sweet. So just one time, one day. But it's very delicious. Yuja tea with honey. Very, very, very delicious. Thank you. Gamer channel. Jin Min. Very good guy. He gave me a good tip. Thank you. Gudok. Oh, subscribe. Thank you. 감사합니다. Just two up. Where did you get that cap? Oh, my cap? From my brother-in-law. So my brother-in-law, my wife's brother, bought me for this hat. He was in the army for 2 years. He finally finished. He bought me this hat and this watch, which is all in Korean time. 12:45 in Korea right now. Thank you guys for watching me on your lunch hour. Hope you guys are having a good lunch. Hope your weekend is awesome. So thank you guys for watching. Any questions goes. Any questions? Write down below. English. Anything goes. So 유자차 마시사요. 정맛. So thank you. Young. Thank you for commenting. Really appreciate it. 먹고 싶어요. I want to taste it. Do you have... Oh, yeah, I have one daughter. 애기 Checkacola. Right now, my wife... 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Yeah, right now my wife is putting my daughter to sleep. So that's why she's not here. If my wife comes, she can speak Korean, and then maybe I can help with the Korean ones, and I can answer lots of Korean questions. But right now, little Korean, lots of English is okay. But any question goes. Thank you. Yeah, one daughter, she is almost 1 year old. Almost her big birthday. 1 year birthday. Really, it's really crazy. The 1 year, her birthday went by really, really, really fast. You broadcasting through another channel? No. Just Checkacola right now. I don't know, maybe I'm a little slow. I'm not too sure about the internet. But, oh, Korean is little Korean. Because right now I'm just studying Korean, so I can speak a little Korean. But if my wife comes, and actually I'm studying Korean, and hopefully in the future, maybe 1-2 months, I can make a video all in Korean. That's one of my goals. Make a YouTube video all in Korean so I can speak all Korean. So thank you guys. Any questions in English is good? 아니요, 지금 Canada요. Oh, Canada. Yeah. Oh, thank you. 감사합니다. So you asked where I was from. Oh, I missed it. Sorry for saying this, but you look kind of cute. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. I'm married, so I'm taken, but I'm back. Oh, thank you for coming back. It's getting crazy in here. You guys have any questions, concerns, anything? It's all going. So, see some more. Moja ya yukun. Yeah. Lots of my comments are about my hat. Yep. My brother-in-law bought me this hat. Lots of people comment about this. So, I love this hat. I usually wear it in my videos, and in Canada, when I walk outside, I go to the store, usually wear this. It's a very good hat. Very awesome hat. Yujati. You are so funny. Oh, Kim Soo Kyung. Thank you very much. I hope you can write Korean subtitles. Oh, Korean subtitles. In the future, I have a website. I'm going to try and write all my things in Korean on the website because I'll get my wife to translate. So, for YouTube, sometimes it's really hard for the subtitles, depending on, I know some people. Yeah, on my website, I can write in Korean, but on the YouTube, it's really hard for subtitles, especially with like live streams or videos that are really long, because lots of times it goes out of sync. So it goes out of sync, so I'll say like hello, and I'll write subtitles and it'll be 안녕하세요, but I'll say hello, and then it'll be like 2-3 seconds out of sync, and I'll say 안녕하세요. So at YouTube, sometimes with the subtitles, you have to be right on. YouTube has an upload thing, and you have to like exactly right. So I'll try in the future. I applied to university, but it's very competitive, so I'm worried. Oh. Yeah, in Korea, I know when I had students, before I was a teacher, students would always apply to universities, and they were really scared because I know in Korea it's really competitive. In Canada too, it's really competitive. And so if you don't have high marks or if you don't know someone, it's really hard to get into a school. Fighting. Yeah, so my aunt lives in Canada. Oh, very good. Where does she live? In Western Canada, Eastern Canada? Yeah. So where does she live? Yeah, I know university in Canada, when I went to university, it was really competitive. I got into my program, but I know lots of people who tried to get into engineering and they actually had to take another year and couldn't do something what they want to do. So if you applied to engineering, they had to like go 1-2 years in another program and then apply again to engineering. So it's really competitive. In the East, yeah, lots of people, I think in Canada, most people live in Ontario and BC. Other than that, between like Ontario and BC, like Manitoba, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and in the north, there's not that many people there. So yeah, usually Ontario or BC. My major, I actually studied chemical engineering. It was really interesting, and it was a little hard, actually really hard. Lots of people tried to get into it, but only a few, 60 people. So 60 people got in it. I was one of them, so I was really grateful. You want to travel to Canada? Canada is a really good country for biology and animal. Hopefully you get in. If you love that and you want to do biology and animal, you go for it. You know, you can do it. You can do whatever you want. You just got to try. Really good. If you come to Canada, you got to choose though. Canada is so big. It's really big. If you like mountains and trees and stuff like that, I'd say go to BC. If you like lots of people, big city life, I'd say go to Toronto or Vancouver. If you like plains, you can go to the central. it costs so much to go to Canada. Yeah, I know. When I was moving back from Korea to Canada, plane tickets were extremely, extremely expensive. So yeah, if you don't get a plane ticket when they're on sale, they're a lot of money. It's a big chunk of change. So me right now, I live in Western Canada. Maybe in the future I might move to Eastern Canada or Central Canada, but right now I live in Western Canada. Really small city. Not much here, just lots of people, they come to Western Canada, like Alberta, Saskatchewan. May I call you maple syrup? Ha 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 ha. That's okay, maple syrup is delicious. Imagine so. Very good maple syrup. Yeah, lots of people in Canada, in the, like, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, they work, but it's really cold. And lots of times they move to, like, Vancouver or Toronto. But right now I'm just in Western Canada, so really fun. I'm a little scared for the winter. The winter is coming soon, and it's really, really, really cold here. So maybe sometimes if you look on the internet or you see something about Canada and they say it's usually cold. Some places in Canada aren't really cold, but where I live right now, really, really, really cold. In the winter, minus 40 degrees Celsius for weeks and weeks and weeks. So in Korea, they use Celsius too. So in Canada, yeah, really cold where I live. Some people say Canada isn't cold, but where I live right now, in the winter, really cold. If you move to Winnipeg, Manitoba, it's a little close to me, Winnipeg. It's super cold. I think that's the coldest place in Canada, Winnipeg. So you don't want to move there if you hate the cold, but it's okay. So any more questions? Leave down below. Thank you guys. What else do we got? I'll check out my Yuja-cha. Yuja. Yuga haseyo. Guda. Kamsahamnida. So lots of Yuja. Let's see. Let's try out my other video. So I'm reading all my comments for this week's videos. You guys have any comments or concerns, you can write down below. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, hey, I think I shall upload a lot of things. I can upload. I got a lot of Canada things. I got a lot of on Wednesdays. So my series on Wednesday is Canada Ajishi with Hanguk Ajima. So Wednesdays I do a lot of Korean thing. Nuclear fire ramen. Oh, I did that before maybe. I actually did that video a long time ago. I did all three. I did the original, the cheese, and the 2 times fire ramen. So I did that a long time ago. If you want to see them, search my videos for Bulldog Bokomyeon. I did the Heck Bulldog Bokomyeon, Cheese Bulldog Bokomyeon, and this Bulldog Bokomyeon. I did those 3. I think there might... Oh, I ate the soup Bokomyeon, but I never did a video of it. The soup Bokomyeon, down below, it had little onions in it. What is your favorite Korean food? Oh, my favorite Korean food? That is really hard. So actually, maybe cheese tteokbokki. Tteokbokki, I love tteokbokki. Jaws tteokbokki, awesome. Maybe not the best tteokbokki, but for me, Jaws tteokbokki with cheese, awesome. Also, I'd say honorable mentions would be Sogogi barbecue. Very, very, very delicious. So, tteokbokki, Sogogi Galbi barbecue. That's really hard. A lot of spicy food. Nakji. I love nakji actually. Nakji really, really, really good. In Korea, the barbecue nakji and the really sliced and spicy nakji is awesome. In Canada, I never seen that. When I went to Korea, I had the really spicy nakji. Oh, awesome. You guys have a lot of seafood in Korea. The nakji, I love, love, love that. Sushi, sashimi, very good. It's really hard. Korea has a lot of good foods. So it's like, but I'd say tteokbokki. I'm a tteokbokki kind of guy. Spicy tteokbokki with cheese. You're eating your lunch late? Oh, yum. What are you going to eat for lunch? Hopefully you eat some delicious Korean food. Tteokbokki. Maybe go to a kimbap changguk. Kimchi jjigae. Oh, kimchi jjigae and bap. So you're eating kimchi stew and rice. Very delicious. Kimchi jjigae. Spicy or no spicy? And, where's that? Oh, I can't remember that restaurant now. They had awesome food. Not spicy? Oh, not spicy. It's good. Are you still a teacher? Oh, right now, no. So in Korea, before I went to Korea, I was an engineer. Then I went to Korea, I taught, and now I came back. Right now, I'm just in between careers, just programming, doing some stuff on the internet for a while. But I should be getting into a career very soon. Maybe in engineering or something similar. So, yeah, no more a teacher. But yeah, oh, Changguk Heaven. Changguk, right? What is that? Kimbap Heaven. It's Kimbap Changguk. Kimbap. You just say kimbap? Very delicious. I love kimbap. Kimbap Changguk, that's what it is. That I love that. You could go there and get a kimbap for Chonwon Obegwon. Very, very, very delicious. I get all the vegetables taken out. I just love when it was kimbap ham. They didn't like making it, but I love that. Awesome. My job right now, so I am an engineer, but right now I'm just programming on the internet and making videos for you guys. So thank you guys for watching again. But yeah, also in kimbap changguk, cheese donkas and donkas, awesome. I loved eating donkasu in donkasu in kimbap chung. Oh, it's really hard, crazy. It was really, really, really delicious, and it was really cheap. Like it was Chonwon, and you get a big donkas with ba and some salad. It was very, very, very good. Donkasu, yeah, I miss donkasu. Korean donkas is really, really different. Will you like to come to Malaysia? If I can, I always love traveling to new countries. Malaysia, one day, hopefully if I get enough money, I'll go to Malaysia. Love Malaysia, I love every country. I want to see all countries. But yeah, Korean donkasu, when they fry it, and then they add the donkasu sauce, and then they add the mayonnaise on top, really, really, really delicious and really unique flavor. In Canada, they have Wiener Schnitzel, which is German. It's similar to donkas, but they don't fry it the same. They don't have the same sauce. So I miss the donkasu sauce. The donkasu sauce is very good. I love that. The tangy brown sauce, really, really, really good. Yeah, so I'd say also about kimbap changguk, the tteokbokki was tteokbokki. I love street vendor tteokbokki and Jaws tteokbokki, and there was ghosted tteokbokki, lots of tteokbokki, very delicious. But some tteokbokki, kimbap changguk. Did you try tteokbokki? Maybe I did. Yeah, tteokbokki. Yeah. All kinds of tteokbokki. Really spicy, really sweet. All kinds of tteokbokki. I love tteokbokki.
You did.
Hanguk ajima. So yeah, I ate all tteokbokki.
Yoki tteokbokki, don't remember.
Yoki.
Spicy and what is it? Rice bowl with the seaweed.
Oh, rice bowl with seaweed. Yeah. So I ate that kimbap. Very delicious. Oh, jjajangmyeon. Oh, yeah. I usually eat jjajangmyeon with tung-suyuk. Tung-suyuk, very, very, very delicious with jjajangmyeon. All the time. Jjajangmyeon, mix, mix, mix. The youngpa, don't like youngpa. So I'd eat the noodles and the sauce. And leftover, lots and lots of onions, youngpa left over. It's a pa. Oh. Tung-suyuk. Yeah, tung-suyuk. I love that. The pork with the sauce. Delicious. Chow chow. Awesome. Chow chow chow. Jjajangmyeon and tung-suyuk. Very, very, very delicious. Awesome. Hanguk Ajmi, you remember chow chow?
Yeah, where's the near our place? Really near.
Yeah, Hanguk Ajma, come back. It's yuk.
Hi guys.
Oh, yuk, not yuck. Oh.
What?
Yuk.
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 Tteokbokki.
Okay, wait.
Yak tteokbokki? Or yuk. Tangsuk yuk. Tangsuyuk. So Hanguk Ajima come back. Maybe you can ask some Korean questions. She can answer them if you guys have any Korean questions. But yeah. It's really, really, really good. Tangsuyak and jjajangmyeon. What's the other? Jjajang? Jjajangmyeon. And there's another one. Jjajangjeong. Oh, Hanguk Ajima. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Oh, you have to come here. The microphone's over here. You can go behind them.
안녕하세요. I never record my face.
Who are you?
I just
Say something in Korean.
한국
Oh,
아줌마입니다.
oh, he asked the question.
Okay.
원돈가스 막보스.
Oh, honey, what is that? The 돈가스 king.
Oh yeah, King Donkass. Oh yeah,
we call King
ate
Donkass.
that.
Yeah, the huge.
E-Mart. Remember E-Mart?
We should eat. What is that? Big donkass because we are foodie.
Yeah, we love food. So yeah, actually, I remember in E-Mart we got the big King Donkass. It was like really huge, and you had to cut it up. And actually, me and Hanguk Ajima, we couldn't finish it. It was too big.
Oh yeah.
It was crazy, and it was really cheap too, wasn't it?
It's $6.
Yeah, it was $6-7 for like a big plate of Donkass,
Yeah.
and we couldn't even finish it. It's crazy. So Hanguk Ajima, what are you drinking right now?
Dark ginger ale.
Dark ginger ale. Mmm.
When my stomach was so bad, I have to.
Oh, yeah. I do not like vegetables. That's right. When I make ramen, I usually have a joke where I take the vegetable package and I throw it away. Or when I'm eating food, I usually pick around the vegetables or I pick the vegetables out. I never eat the vegetables. But Hanguk Ajima loves vegetables. Yeah. Can I have a little drink?
Mm-hmm.
This dark ginger ale. Mm. So in Canada, ginger ale is really, really, really famous. You can get it anywhere. In Korea, is ginger ale really... There's not many ginger ale in Korea, is there?
I don't remember.
So Schweppes, dark ginger ale. In Korea, I don't think I've seen ginger ale, did I?
No.
You don't have... I remember there was Canada dry ginger ale, but there wasn't Schweppes.
We just found it Canada dry, right? Just one time.
Oh yeah, well, married, yeah.
What?
Yeah. So actually, ginger ale is really similar to cider, right?
But a little more, how can I say it?
More spicier.
Yeah.
It's got like that ginger spice. So if you like Chilsung cider, Chilsung cider. So if you got Chilsung cider and you imagine Chilsung cider and you add a little spice to it. That's what ginger ale is sort of like.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, give me that. It's mine.
Majiso. Very delicious. Yeah, we have a daughter too. She's almost 12 months old, almost a big birthday.
Oh yeah, right. 1 year.
You have anything planned out for her birthday?
I want a traditional party.
So a traditional Korean party?
Hanbok.
So hanbok?
Mm-hmm.
So
I need a hanbok actually.
A hanbok?
Mm-hmm.
A hanbok is a Korean traditional dress. I think most of you guys know. Happy birthday, cutie. Oh,
thank you. So sweet.
yeah, she'll be 1 year soon. So we'll have a handbook. And what kind of food do you want to have for her party? You think?
Rice cake.
So rice cake?
That is most important.
In Canada,
rice cake?
In Canada, you think you can find rice cake?
No. It's too bad.
Maybe in a Korean store you can find it. Or a Chinese store, Asian market.
Mm.
So yeah. So she'll wear a handbook and then the food. Is there any pictures or anything you want to do special for her birthday?
Because actually 1 year old is special, don't think so?
Yeah, it's your first birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a big, big, big party.
Mm-hmm.
Can you send me some maple leaves and syrup? Oh, I think, actually,
so cute.
That might be illegal.
Why?
Oh, to send leaves.
We should
leaves? If you send leaves in the mail, that's illegal. So you cannot send no plant or animal material in the mail. It's really illegal. For maple syrup, if it's packaged in a can or in a jar, you can send it. But yeah, anything that's unpackaged. Where?
I got a Korean.
So Handugajima's Korean snack.
Yeah.
So in Canada, you can find these two.
I like this.
Onion ring and shrimp. So sad. Yeah, I'm sorry. Handugajima's really happy because she got onion ring and shrimp. Onion rings. Yeah.
Don't do that. Yeah. Say sorry to my
And shrimp chips. Shrimp chips are okay. They're okay. But I don't really eat them often. Yeah, heart. Yeah, so these, I don't know, are these made in Korea? Oh, product of Korea. How about the onion rings? Sometimes, again, they make these in like the USA or Canada. But yeah, these are actually made in Korea. So very interesting. Yeah, so these are made in Korea. And these two are made in Korea. But, Youngpa. Oh, but you know what? You know what though? There is no Hangul on this. Except for here.
Why did you know?
There's, or China. Yeah, sometimes when you get products from like even, so Korea, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, they'll be, the company will be from there, but they will outsource it to USA or like Canada, and the ramen will be like made in Canada or the USA. Like Nongshim, you have a package of naguri. Can you show me that? So like the chapaghetti we bought and the naguri, it's actually made in the USA. So it's not made in Korea, right? So this is naguri, and it's actually made in the USA. Yeah, so it's made in the USA, so it's actually not the original naguri. It's actually, I don't know, like made in Los Angeles or something?
I think USA.
Made in the USA, so it does taste a little different. So, have you ever visited Niagara Falls? I don't know how to spell. Oh, Niagara Falls? Never been there. It's in Eastern Canada. Eastern Canada.
Oh, little
Eastern Canada, yeah. Western Canada. Awesome.
Because we live here.
So, lots of times in Canada, Eastern Canada and Western Canada, they fight. Lots of times, Eastern and Western Canada fight and they don't like each other. So yeah, I'm Western Canadian, but maybe in the future, just like for joking, maybe if I get time, I'll go Niagara Falls. It's really big and really beautiful. But
just
actually,
watching TV, right?
If you come to Canada, British Columbia, Alberta, way better and way nicer. They have huge, in BC, the Shuswaps or Kimberley, BC, they have huge waterfalls, huge mountains. In Korea, do you know what the highest mountain is? What's the highest mountain you know? Hanugajima? At least better than the two. Yeah, it's more. Yeah, we're not really fighting in Canada. It's just like a joke fight. So yeah, not like North and South Korea. This is just like a joke fight.
Oh, that is so sad story.
But in Korea, the highest mountain, do you know how high it is?
I don't know, 5,000.
In Canada, they're way higher than Korea.
Oh my god, I don't know about Korea. I should have.
Now, the mountains in Canada, the Rocky Mountains, the Rocky Mountain, like the range, it goes from northern Canada all the way down to Central America, and they're huge, the mountains. So if you ever come to Canada, for me, I would recommend like the Rocky Mountains. They're awesome. And there's lots of trees and lots of everything. So my neighbor is playing music and acting a little crazy. Yeah, but baseball. So baseball, Canada has one team. That's national, the Blue Jays. They did have the Montreal Expos. Sometimes I watch baseball, but in Korea, I never watched baseball. In Korea, I loved watching soccer. Seoul FC. I used to watch a soccer game maybe once or twice a month. Very good. But baseball, it's way too far from where I am. So you are so good. Kamsahamnida. Thank you. If you have any questions, you can leave a question down below. I'm going to try and answer a lot of questions. I like Incheon. Incheon baseball team. Who's that? The Twins. LG Twins. Doosan Bears. LG Twins. Doosan Bears. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Nexon. Samsung Lions. For football, yeah, football, soccer, I like Seoul FC. I always went to the Seoul FC World Cup Stadium in Seoul. I loved watching the games in the World Cup Center. Really, really, really awesome. Also in Korea, hockey. If you guys are in Korea, if you know about hockey, me too, Incheon FC. Oh, our enemies, Seoul FC and Incheon, fight. Really, really big fight between Seoul FC and Incheon. In hockey, in Korea, where I lived before, there was a big hockey arena, so I could watch hockey for free. It was really awesome. So if you live in Seoul or Goyeong, there's actually a hockey arena in Goyeong, and the games, they're High-Won, they were free. So you can go to the High-Won in Goyeong, the arena, and watch hockey games for free. No money, nothing. You just walk to the arena or take the bus or the subway, Wandong Station. You go there and it's really awesome. You like swimming? Me too. Swimming is really awesome. In Canada, I go to swimming maybe 2-3 times a month in the summer, and then in the winter maybe once a year. It's really, really awesome. But yeah, if you live in Korea, Goyeong, High-Won, the games, they're all free. Not many people know that. When I would go there, the arenas would be almost empty. And you could go there and it was free. You could watch in Goyeong, they play like Suwon, Incheon, they play teams from Russia, Japan, China. Awesome. So yeah, if you're in Goyeong, it's a little known fact. The arena there is free, really awesome, and you can watch awesome teams. If you go there and it's like Korea versus Canada, they charge a little, but if it's High-Won, the Asian Hockey League, it's all free. I was actually amazed. The first time I actually went to the hockey arena, I thought I was going to charge maybe $10, but yeah, it was all free. Also, there's an awesome swimming pool there. So if you love swimming, the Goyeong arena area has a good swimming pool. It does cost a little money, but really, really, really fun. So you got any more questions? Hanguk Ajima, I don't know where she went. She gone away. Any more questions, you guys? So down below. All good information. Yeah. Do you have pets? So my parents have 3 dogs. So they're kind of like my pets. So they have a lab boxer and 2 Jack Russells. The Jack Russells are really small and cute. And the boxer, there we go. She's back online. So the boxer is really big and really cute, and then the 2 little Jack Russells, really, really cute too. But they're getting a little older, so I gotta watch out about that. And actually, if you guys know llamas, before my parents owned a llama farm. So really, really, really interesting. Not many people know about llamas, but yeah, I know a lot about llamas because my parents, when I was growing up, they had llamas. They had maybe 40 or 50 llamas, so it's really interesting. If you don't know what a llama is, Hanguk Ajima. Hanguk Ajima is gone. I don't know, in Llama? They're like, llama, is it right? Yeah, llama. So we had a llama farm. They have big ears, long necks. Yeah. What's llama in Korean? Llama.
Where's the llama?
Llama. Before we had llama farm.
Llama is llama.
Oh,
It's
same?
like alpaca.
Yeah, like alpaca.
Yeah,
Yeah.
llama 알지요, llama. 알파카랑 라마랑
Oh, same.
다른데.
Yeah.
I know, different, but different kind of, right? Llama in Africa.
Yeah, we know alpacas, llama. So we had a llama farm. And we had like 40 to 50 llamas.
근데 되게 비슷하게 similar looking, right?
Yeah.
비슷하게
Llamas better than alpacas. Llamas number 1.
I like alpaca too.
But yeah, we used to have a llama farm, and it was really interesting because you get a bottle feed the babies, and they'd be really friendly to you, and they'd be like a dog or a cat. They'd follow you around everywhere.
When alpaca is really angry, they spit on the face, right? Alpaca, I mean.
Alpaca's so bad animal. Llama number 1. Hanguk Ajima, you go to sleep.
I should go because I have technique.
Say
Bye.
Annyeong, Hanguk Ajima, Annyeong, Hanguk Ajima. So Hanguk Ajima has to go to bed. Oh, very eco-friendly. Oh yeah, in Canada, lots of people have animals. Yeah, Hanguk Ajima goes bye. But I should be here for a little while. In Canada, usually people have like, I'd say cow farms, like pig farms, and sometimes sheep farms. And then rare, maybe peacock, llama, and like rabbit and fox farms. It's really interesting. My one neighbor at one time had a fox farm, and there's little foxes everywhere. It's really cool. Also, they're really, really, really cute. Little, if you get a little desert fox, I'm not too sure in Korea if they have them. They're little, like a little like teacup fox. They're so cute. They're like a little puppy, a little fox puppy, and it's really, really cute. And they're like little dogs, and they're super cute. Yeah. And what else? Rabbits. Lots of, I say rabbit farms again. There's some people, but mostly pigs, cows, and sheep is the main things. Also, American bison. In Canada, there are some American bison farmers. Where I lived, there was a guy who sold lots of bison. Those things are huge. They're like a truck. So like when you think, if you've never seen an American bison up close, American bisons are huge. They're big and they're tough and they're like really like 6-7 feet tall, and they're just like built, and then they're really, really, really scary, but they're really, really, really delicious when you eat them. When you eat them, they're really, really, really delicious. American bison is similar to like beef. Is Canada animal welfare good? Oh yeah, in Canada. So Canada, we have lots of land. So Canada is very, 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 very huge, and there's little people, and most people are in like Ontario, like Toronto, or in British Columbia. So the animals everywhere, they just so happy, play. Oh, gotta go. Bye bye. See you next time. And in Korea, I know. So in Korea, I noticed some animals are good, but I know there's lots around Seoul. It's really busy, so sometimes animals, they might get hit by a car, or they might get like maybe litter. But lots of times in Korea, though, outside of Seoul, there's actually lots of area where animals. I've noticed warthogs or wild pigs in roadkill. Yeah, in Korea on the highways, I did see some roadkill, but in like the hiking paths, you'd see like wild pigs. They were okay, and sometimes horses and cows were running around. But I did notice in Korea, lots of times the animals were in barns or they had small pastures. But in Canada, because we have so much land, you can have cows like everywhere, and they're like never in barns unless you're like really close to the city. But in Canada, on the highways too, sometimes roadkill with like deer and moose. Deer and moose will run across the highway, and cars will hit them, and they'll break the cars. So in Canada, there is roadkill, but compared to Korea, I'd say it's way less prevalent. So in Korea, maybe lots of animals every day are hit and killed because Korea has a whole bunch of people in a small area. Canada is so big and a little people, so it's animals and people can live, like coexist together. And lots of times you can live in Canada and never run into any animals because you live in the city. But once you get outside the cities, you can see thousands, if not millions, of animals. It's really unique. And actually, like right now, the birds are migrating from northern Canada to southern Canada. So it's really, really, really cool. So yeah, animal behavior. Yeah. Oh, that's really good. If you know migratory birds, so that's when a bird in the summer, they go to northern Canada, and when it gets to fall, winter, they go down to South America. So actually, they fly thousands and thousands of miles, these birds. So they'll fly from, like Mexico, all the way to the Northwest Territories. In the spring and the summer, they'll live there, they'll have babies, and then when the weather starts going cold, they'll fly back all the way down to Mexico. So it's really awesome. And the skies, right now where I live, and you look up, the skies will be black with ducks and geese and birds. It's awesome. But you have to watch out because they do poop a little. But if you're under like an umbrella or a glass umbrella, it's really, really, really cool. Like the whole sky is black with geese and ducks. It's really, really, really awesome. my video maybe 2-3 days ago, I showed that little duck pond. If you go to that duck pond right before I see the sun goes down, or right in the morning, it will be full. Like, it'll be like a carpet of ducks and geese. It's really, really, really cool. Yeah, when I went there, lots of the ducks and geese, they already left. But if you go there like right in the early morning, everything is just filled with ducks and geese and swans. It's beautiful. Lots of animals. It's amazing. Actually, puma or cougar. If you're in Korea, maybe it's puma or cougar. They're big cats. Sometimes in the morning, in the evening, again right before the sun goes down, or right in the morning when the sun comes up, you can see huge cats. Yeah, puma, cougar, like a mountain lion, Canada lion, is really big cat, and you can see them, but they're really, really, really dangerous. If you see a cougar, they might attack you, but if you are in like a car or something, you can watch them. They're beautiful. They're really beautiful animals, and you can watch them hunt. They kill like deer and ducks, and they're very, very, very beautiful. And they're like brown, and their faces are really, it's like a house cat face, but they're really, really, really dangerous, but they're really beautiful. Maybe if you go to Seoul Zoo, they might have a puma or a cougar, and that'll be the similar ones you can see in Canada. And there's also bobcats, which are a little smaller, and like wolves, coyotes, foxes. I can see apartment. You can see apartment. Oh. Yeah, if not eco-friendly in Seoul. Yeah, I know. When I lived in Goyang, my view was apartment. Me and my view from my Goyang apartment was another apartment, so we could just hello, and we'd look at each other. We just together. So yeah, definitely not eco-friendly. But in Korea, when I'd ride the subway and on the weekends, and I would go to like Yongpyeong, or I would go to Yongmun, and I would go hiking, and then out there was better, or even Gapyeong or Chuncheon. I loved going out there, and I loved looking at the animals, and actually going to Gangneung on the East Sea by Sokcho was really beautiful, and I got to see like some deers, and I seen some wild pigs. It was really beautiful. But yeah, in Seoul, it's all building, and there's some pigeon and maybe some hawk, but yeah, no place for animals in Seoul. It's a little sad. Let's see, 10:24. Yeah, in Korea, 1:24. Wow, been going for a long time. Yeah, so you have any more questions? You guys have any more questions? But yeah, with animal behavior in Korea, it's really highly populated. So animals, when they come into Seoul, it's a little dangerous, especially like the wild pigs. They might have to, take them and move them to another place in Korea, or they have to shoot them. Because usually if people start playing with the pigs or like the baby animals, they become friendly with humans, and then sometimes the baby animals hurt the humans, or the humans hurt the baby animals. So it's really dangerous for the animals in the long run. So right now in Canada, it's 10:24 at night. 10:24. In Korea, 1:25:43. So yeah, this is very interesting stream. You guys have any more questions or comments? I love interacting with you. These questions are awesome. If sometimes I'll live stream, usually I live stream again on like Friday nights, and sometimes Saturday nights. I'll do a little short one. Do you know Yasik? Yasik. I'll look it up on the. I have a translator, so I'll find it. Yasik. Translate. Classic. See. My internet's really. Ah, I have to turn off this. Ah, because I'm streaming. Yasik is a food that you eat at night. Oh, maybe. Yeah. Oh yeah. Nighttime food. Yeah, actually, in Korea, me and my wife, after at night, lots of times before before we had our daughter, at night we would have like nighttime food. But yeah, nowadays with the little daughter, my wife has to go to sleep sometimes. So right now, yasik, I usually don't eat yasik alone. I'll eat with my wife or with my family or my friends. But yeah, chicken, always like chicken and like anju. So like you have like makju and then some anju and just eat it. Very delicious. Yasik is bad for health. Oh, I didn't know. Kamsahamnida. Thank you. Maybe I'll have to eat a little yasik, but right now I never ever eat yasik because me and my wife, you eat often. Oh, because right now at night we have to watch out for our daughter if we're too loud. Like she'll wake up and then she'll have to go back to bed. So yeah, nowadays we just eat a little nighttime food, but not much. But we used to at night used to eat like chicken or ramen. Usually actually jjajangmyeon at night, jjajangmyeon and like fried chicken, very delicious at night. Yeah, oh, delivery service. Yeah, in Korea, that's another thing. In Korea, delivery service is everywhere. In Canada, there's a couple companies that deliver, but other than that, you have to pick up the food yourself. And actually, at night, lots of times, like right now, 10:30, 11, no one is open. So if you want food, to order food, you have to order like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Right now, you'd have to go to a store and hopefully it's open. A lot of places close at like 10 or 11. And if you phone, no delivery. McDonald's, where I live, in Korea, they deliver. Where I live now, McDonald's never, ever deliver. So yeah, that was actually another interesting thing. And McDonald's in Korea delivered, and Burger King, all the fast food restaurants delivered in Korea. It was really interesting. In Canada, I had never seen that before. But I think sometimes now, maybe in like Toronto or Vancouver, they started delivering food. But yeah, where I live right now, there's no delivery after a certain time. But yeah, yasik. I remember back in the old days, back in 2016, always it is illegal to open a shop at night time. Oh, in Canada, yes. Sometimes like bars where if you have alcohol or they serve alcoholic products or some types of foods at night, it is illegal to open after a certain time. Usually it's like 2 o'clock. So usually 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. After that time, you have to. They say last call, and then after that, it's you have to leave. Actually, some places in Canada, maybe now, but until recently, it was illegal to like serve beer and like some foods on Sunday. Sunday, it was illegal. You couldn't do it. And Saturday, lots of people wouldn't sell anything. So in Canada, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, you could do anything you want until like 2 a.m. and then it closes down. And on Saturday and Sunday, everything is closed. So lots of times, actually in Western Canada, where they have only one alcohol store or one like beer store at the maybe, so on 6 o'clock on Friday, the last call. After that, Saturday, Sunday, no beer till Monday. So yeah, sometime it's illegal, but usually now, I think in the past like 5-10 years, they opened it up. So it's not as illegal anymore, so you can sell on the weekend. But it's still really rare to sell some foods on the weekend. And 2 o'clock, it's done. You guys have more questions? Looking at my things. Let's see. In Korea, GS25, CU, Home Plus, Junior, all those 24 hours. Yeah, you guys are lucky. If right now, if I went outside, 10:30, I think there maybe be one convenience store open. It'd be over there. It's Max. A company name is Max, MAC. They're usually open till 12 o'clock at night. But after 12 o'clock at night, they shut down to maybe like 6 in the morning. So 12 to 6. Oh, yeah, the company name is Max, but MAC. MAC, not MAX, MAC. They're usually open till 12 o'clock at night, and then they close from 12 to 6. They're closed, and 6 o'clock will open up. But yeah, Max. Yeah. But yeah, but some McDonald's, actually, lately, when I went to Korea, they weren't doing this, but since I came back, some McDonald's will have the drive-through open. So you can't go in the store, but you can drive through. So if you have a car, you can drive through the thing and they'll sell you food, but you can't go inside after, I think it's 11 o'clock or 11:30. So yeah. I remember when I lived in Korea, you could go in 24-hour McDonald's anytime. 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, just go to McDonald's, have a burger. In Canada, if you want a burger, you have to find a place that's 24 hours, and then it's usually drive-through. They will not let you in the store, and usually at night you have to pay by card, so like debit or credit. They usually have no cash. So it's kind of hard. Going from Canada to Korea was awesome, because 24-hour businesses, you could do whatever you wanted all the time. And then coming back, and lots of stores close at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and then 12 to 6 in the morning, there's nothing. But in Canada, I've noticed the coffee shops open up at 6, maybe 5:36, and they're open 5:36 to 11 in Korea. Oh, another question? Okay, question. Yeah, sure. Question's okay. So yeah, in Korea it was really, really, really awesome that there's 24-hour services. That was really, really unique. Because in Canada, 24-hour services usually racism. Oh, in Canada? Sometimes. But usually in Canada there's not much of that. I'd say Canada is like any other country. Some people are bad, some people are good. It's, again, there's lots of people are good, lots of people, I'd say, don't care, but there are some bad people, but in Canada, I wouldn't worry about that. There's not much racism in Canada. Canada's a pretty good country. It's really ahead, and there's like nothing too bad like that in Canada. Right now, 10:33. I think you're a good person. Oh, thank you. Yeah, usually I love trying new foods. I love traveling places. If I had money, I'd travel Asia, Europe, Africa, anywhere. I love South America, everywhere, Australia. Try new foods, see new things, new places, meet new people. Everything is awesome. Traveling and everything is fun. If you have a endless supply of money, you can travel, buy, see many, many, many things. Right now, travel is finished because I don't really have enough money now to travel. I have so me and my wife and my daughter. So right now I have to just work a little bit, and then maybe in a few years, or maybe like a year or so, we can go on a vacation, maybe some other country or some other part of Canada. So Canada is really big, and I might actually, go on a vacation like in Vancouver, or like go on a vacation in New Brunswick. Going from like where I live to New Brunswick is like basically going from, if you're in Seoul, maybe going from like Seoul to like Mongolia, because Canada is so big. So going to Canada is really big, and it costs a lot of money. So it's really hard. Just went to Indonesia and the Philippines. How was it? How was the food? I've never been there. I heard the Indonesia and the Philippines have good food, and it's really hot and very, very, very beautiful beaches. I've seen pictures of Indonesia and the Philippines beaches, awesome beaches, and very good food, I heard. What was your favorite food? Did you have a favorite food, or did you try a whole bunch of foods, or what did you do? One day, I want to go Indonesia and Philippines, hopefully. Oh, volunteer? Did you volunteer for like a church, or with students, or with like kids, or like food? That's very, very kind. Very interesting volunteering. I used to, when I was in like high school and first year university, I used to volunteer all the time. I volunteered with like students and tutoring, and I did lots of tutoring and lots of volunteer work. It was really fun. You get to meet new people, and it's really exciting. Meeting kids and preparing lunch. Oh, yeah. I did similar things maybe. I would meet with kids, help them out, prepare foods. So I really enjoyed that. Volunteering is really fun when you get to meet new people. You meet like new perspectives and everything. Really, really, really fun. Fun time. Paint in school? Oh yeah. So that's very good. You're very kind. Paint in the school helped fix up for the kids. Before I never really painted the school or do nothing like that. I would just like talk in the schools. Sometimes I made lunches, but yeah, painting the school, that's very good. You're a very kind guy. Very kind person. Let's see. So how long in Indonesia? You stayed a little time, or you stayed like 1-2 weeks? It must have been really fun, really unique experience. Your first time going there, or after you've been there before? That's really interesting, painting schools. 2-3 days? Your first time? That's really, really, really kind of you. First time? Wow. That's crazy. Did you go alone or with like a group? You went with like your friends, or did you go with like a group of maybe like with a church or like an organization? Non-government organization. Oh, that's really good. Named Kia de Chek. Kia de Chek. I've never heard of him. Maybe I'll have to search him up. But yeah, that sounds really interesting. Hopefully it was a fun time. But yeah, I love that too. When you go, you explore new places, new countries, and you help the students there and you help the people there. It's really, really, really awesome. And you're a very kind person for doing that. Really awesome. And I bet you the students there, they really thank you and they really appreciate what you've done. So that's really, really, really kind. Maybe in the future, when my daughter maybe grows up, maybe I can, with my daughter and my wife, we can go volunteer and travel places and help volunteer. But yeah, that is really awesome that you volunteered. It's really kind. And hopefully lots of people volunteer and they spend their time. But that's a really, really, really awesome decision. Oh, I can't. Aggie Checkacola, her nickname, or Achu. Achu Aggie Checkacola. Yeah, but yeah, she's really kind right now, and she's starting to walk. So right now she's starting to walk. So she'll walk a little bit, and then she'll fall. She'll walk. It's really interesting watching your like daughter before going from crawling. Yeah, baby Checkacola going from like starting to crawl and roll over to walking. Really, really, really scary sometimes when she's walking and then she fall. But now she's getting better. Soon, I think she'll be able to talk too. That's going to be interesting. When your daughter or your child starts talking, it's really, really, really interesting. Oh, she can say dada and mama. So she can say dada, mama, and she can say some other words. It's really, really interesting. Yeah, so dada, mama, maybe food. Yeah, dada, mama, food. So right now she can say a little, yeah. It's really cute. But soon, I feel that she's going to be saying a lot of words and always walking. It's a little dangerous. You got to always have everything put away, and you have to watch her at all times. All the plugins. So you have to have plugins. You have to have little plastic things in the plugins. Here, maybe. You have to have like these. Every single plugin, you have to have these so your child can't put anything in the plugins. This is safety. For the cupboards, you have to like latch them closed so nothing can get in them. It's really, really hard. Oh yeah, she can say mama and dada in Korean too. She's learning Korean and English. So yeah, both languages same time. We're teaching our daughter English and Korean. So sometimes we speak English to her and sometimes we speak Korean to her so she can speak both languages. Because my wife's parents speak Korean and my parents speak English, so both languages she can speak. So she'll speak both languages in the future. So yeah, it's very interesting. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about that. She'll be able to speak English and Korean. Very good. And I'm learning Korean too. And my wife can speak English and Korean. So there's no problem. We can both speak each other's languages. So it'll be very, very, very fun and interesting to watch her grow up together. You just speak Korean. You can type English very good though. Your English is very good typing. If you practice, you can learn English. English is a little hard, but with a lot of practice, if you want to learn English and you practice and study, you can learn English. It's really good. Lots of people can speak 2-3 languages. In Canada, they make you speak English or French, and then you can learn a second language. Usually it's English and French. Lots of times, your first language in Western Canada is English, then your second language is French. If you go to Quebec, usually it's your first language is French and your second language is English. But now they're changing it, so usually you can learn like English, then you can learn like German, Spanish, Russian. You can learn any languages, but usually English and French when I was growing up. But now it's all changed. But yeah, it's really, really, really interesting. Well, 1:43 in Korea. We've been going strong for an hour and 41 minutes. French? Oui. Je parlais un petit peu français. J'ai étudié le français pour 8 années en l'école. Oui. Je parlais un petit peu français. In school, I studied French for 8 years. So, I studied it from I think it was 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1 year university, and then so maybe 9 years. 9 years studied French. So it was, when you first study a new language, it's kind of hard, but after a while, it's like when you speak English or you speak Korean, after a while you catch patterns and you can speak it very, very, very easy. So French is kind of like between Italian and Spanish and German. So German and French mixed together is like sort of like English. So English is a mixture of like German and French. So it's some words in French are similar to French, or some words in French are similar to English, and some English is similar to German. So if you speak English, French and German are really easy to pick up, especially German. In German, you can say like, "Hallo, mein Name ist." So what is the most easiest one except English? So I'd say German. If you speak English, you can learn German really, really easy. German and English, a lot of the words are the exact same. Like gut, good, day, hello. In German and English, lots of the words are the same. So England, the island, yeah, gut, yeah. In German, it's G-U-T-E, gut. In English, it's G-O-O-D, yeah. Hello, yeah. So yeah, German, English, because England's here, Germany to the island, French to the island. So yeah, English and German, very similar with some French in them. Like house, mouse, cat, dog. Lots of the words in German are similar. I can speak actually a little bit of German too, because my parents actually are German, so I learned German growing up, so I know some German too. But yeah, it's very interesting how you see how German and French and English are all kind of connected. Really, really, really interesting languages. I think Korea has some language similarities with other languages, but Korea is more like isolated. My parents can speak German, and my parents from Germany, yeah. But they moved to Canada, so I grew up in Canada, so I speak English, but sometimes I speak German when I was young, but then when I grew up, I was just speaking English. But I learned German in 1 year, 2 years in school, I think. 2 years in school I took German, and then in university, and then after when I was in Korea, I took German lessons. So I can speak some German. I can speak English, German, French, and some Korean. So I'd say that was maybe just 4 languages. So it's okay, but I'd say I gotta practice studying my Korean a lot. German, I can understand it. Korean. German I can understand, French I can understand, but talking is really hard. Korean, I can understand maybe half of it, and I can speak a little, but I gotta practice Korean a lot. Like French and German, if someone talks to me, I understand it. I just have to think about it a little more. But in Korean, if someone talks to me, I can probably understand, like, again, half of it, and have to translate the other half, but with some studying, hopefully I can get a little better at Korean and be fluent or almost fluent in the future. So, any more questions? I've been going for an hour and 45 minutes. If you have any questions, I can stay here for a while longer, but if you have no questions, I might have to cut her down tonight. Let's see, it's 10:46. So if you have any more questions, ask them. I can stay if you want, but if no more questions, I might have to go to bed. Maybe I can look some more of my videos. Canada poutine. McDonald's poutine. And in Korea, I know they had bulgogi burger, and they had some 1955 burger or 1956 burger that was different than Canada. But Canada, I think the main difference is the poutine. It was actually the first time I tried the poutine in McDonald's. They didn't have it before I moved to Korea. I heard, though, that the bulgogi burger in Korea, they discontinued it. Let's see. If you have any questions, you can ask. See my poutine. It reminds me of Putin. Ha ha ha, Yangjang. I like your Yukun cap. Where did you get it? Ha ha ha. Thanks. JWK. Unyang Song. Oh, wow. Jincha mascate. Chido Juseo. Please. She wants it. Come to Canada. You can try it. Very delicious. So, my poutine. Question. Oh, and then this last week, Friday and Saturday thing. My Japaguri video has gotten a lot of views. So, let's see what's going on too. Seems like I'm getting really tired. Oh, my throat, talking for almost 2 hours, a little crazy. So no more question. Just check some more comments, and then we'll call it a night. Let's see. Oh, tired? Oh yeah, a little tired, but I should be good. If you have any questions, it's okay. But if no more questions, I might have to cut her short. Yeah, sleepy. I'm gonna be. But you're commenting. If you have any questions, it's okay. But if you're finished and you want to go, thank you for watching the stream. You can see. But yeah, I went through all my videos this week. I had some pretty good videos. I got a lot of views. Got lots of comments. I got some. Thank you all for my subscribers. Let's see what I got on this one. You are good. Canada Adishi. Kamsahamnida. Oh, now, okay, BB, that was you. Thank you. Awesome. So yeah, maybe I usually will stream on Friday nights. So like tonight, Friday night. On Friday nights, I can stream a lot, and I'll read through my comments, and maybe I picked up like a choco pie, and I had a pear. So Friday nights, I'll stream, and I can do a long stream. Saturday night, I might stream maybe 15-20 minutes, but Saturday night usually there's a lot of noise and people don't like when you make a lot of noise. So Friday nights will be when I'll stream a lot, and sometimes in the week I usually stream, but other than that, just Friday night will be like the main night I stream. So I think maybe I have to go to sleep now. It seems like I'm getting really tired. My throat really hurt. I need to get some water. So thank you for watching the video and the stream. And thank you. You are really awesome for commenting and asking me all these questions. I love it when I have a stream and someone asks me a whole bunch of questions. And next week, if you come on Friday, or maybe even tomorrow if you have time, you can ask me any question you want. It's really awesome when I get to interact with my subscribers. So thank you. Goodbye. Love you guys. Yeah. So if you have any next week, or if you have any questions, even in the comments, you can write a comment for this video or any video. I usually read the comments soon. Yeah. So, Chelsea. Bye bye. 안녕. Bye bye. Bye bye, everyone. Love you all. Bye bye.